for a Make It Monday. Today is March 25th, and today I have an interesting card I received, I believe, at on stage as a swap, and I wanted to recreate it with some of the new product that I got as a door prize. We have a thing called Prize Patrol, and I won some paper, and so I felt like I wanted to do a card and use that paper. So we will get started on my Make It Monday for today. So starting with the paper that I have is this gorgeous paper, and it is Frames and Flowers 12 by 12 Specialty Designer Series paper. And on the inside, there are these gorgeous papers, but then there are also some frames. I'll just try to show real quick what I'm talking about. So we're going to use this sheet of paper today for our project. And then we've got some really pretty on the backs. And then there's these different frames. I think the backs of those are plain. So then here's another sheet of paper that's really pretty, the backing. And then we have all of these different frames. I think we have one more sheet of frames. Yes, so we have this one. Some of them are already starting to fall out because they are already die cut, pre-cut. But there we have it. So this is what we are using today, but we're just going to use the sheet of DSP for our card, and it's kind of a cute, different, fun fold. But I thought it'd be great for Make It Monday because it's pretty quick to put together. And so I will bring in my pieces. All right, grab it all here. I do have a sheet of paper here that I've got some of my information on here. We're going to use the lasting labels label, and we're going to use basic white for that. I have a scrap piece for that. Then we have a piece of thick basic white that's 5.5 by 4.25, and then these are our 2024-2026 in color shimmer gems. So those are really pretty. They're really nice. Pumpkin, peach pie, shy shamrock, what's the other color? Summer splash, I believe. Pretty in pink, that's a returning color. And then petunia pop are the colors. I am not 100% on the summer. I think it's summer splash, but I'm not 100% on that. And then we are going to use pretty Peacock ink here. And then our piece of DSP is a piece that's 4 inches by 12 inches. And then I scored it at 5.5 and at 11. So I have that. And then just a small piece of Petal Pink. It's 1.25 by 4 inches. And then Lost Lagoon, this started out as about a 1/2 inch by 4 inch, and then I die cut it with the Scalloped Contour dies, and it's the one of the largest frame dies that has the scallop cutouts along the outside of it, and so that's what I used for that. And then I have this piece here of Lost Lagoon. That was Lost Lagoon. And this piece is going to be to stamp and die cut. So I have that. And then I have another piece of basic white that's 3 inches by 4.25. And this will go on the inside of our card. The stamps that I'm going to use, I'm using the Wild Fern stamp. We're going to use this. And then we're going to also use, I have the dies in here. And the die that I'm going to use is to cut out the fern. So there's that, wild ferns. And then I'm also going to use the So Sincere and the Hope Your Day is a Happy One. So there's that. So we will get started. First thing that I want to do is grab this scrap piece and punch that out. Put that off to the side. Close that up. And then I want to bring in my pretty peacock. Got to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I'll do that real quick, hopefully. There we go. Maybe I won't get any calls or notifications. So I'm going to ink this up, do my very best. That's a little crooked. I do have a spare one here. I'll try it again. That one's pretty good. So I'll use this one instead because it seems to be pretty straight. And then the other piece is going to be this. I'm going to ink up the fern. And then we should be finished with the ink. And our stamps. I have my mini cut and emboss machine here. Grab my plates. Let's see if we can line this up. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Try to line that up. Through. Those are handy to when you're doing, especially when you're doing a video. So there's our fern. That's out of the way. And now we will start putting our card together. All right, so this, I guess I should have said that whenever you're doing the scoring, if it's a directional, and mine is, you want to start at the top and do the 5.5 and then do the 11-inch so that the inches at the bottom of your directional side. So I'm going to fold this over, line it up the best that I can, and grab my bone folder. Okay. I'm going to fold this back and use my bone folder there. So this is the top because it's directional that way. Here's my 5.5. I'm going to fold it down, and then this 1 inch at the bottom, I'm going to fold it up like that. So now then we're going to take this little piece here, and I'm going to add glue along this bottom little edge here. Oops. here. A little bit too much glue. Wipe that away. And I'm just going to add it to the very top edge of this Petal Pink. So about right there. All right, I'll set this off to the side. And then I'm going to add glue to the back of this. Slide it down in here. So about like that. And then I will add glue to this 1-inch flap. Oh, before I did that, I need to put my thing under here. Forgot about my. Let's pull that up. I think I got time. Tell you what, I'll just trim a little bit of it off. Okay. All right, so I'll add some glue to the back of these. I got ahead of myself there, but we can fix our mistakes. So we leave those in when we're videoing. Take this, slide it right behind. Like that. Then close that down. All right, so there's that part. Make certain that it'll stay. I think we're good. Doesn't look like it's going to come apart. We're doing good. All right, so I'm going to bring this piece in, and this is going to be our card base, and it's just a 1/4 sheet of paper. Add a small bead of glue all the way around, and then add some to the center because I want it to hold well. And then just put that. There's an even border on the sides. Open that up. And this piece goes on the inside. I like to do the corners so I make certain they get good and adhered. And we'll just take and center that. That looks good. And then there's our card, pretty well finished. I'm going to bring in little gems. All right, so let's grab a bigger one down there. Do a smaller one up there. And then, how about another larger one? Come down here with it. And then that is our card. Super quick, easy. you know, cut a piece that is 12 inches by 4 inches and scored at 5.5 and at 11, and then cut your little pieces to decorate to set that off, and then you get to see both sides of your DSP. So that's what I really liked about this card, and I will show you this card. Her name was Debbie Frank, I do believe, and so this was the card that I got from her. Really cute, super simple. She put this, I think this might be like a little die cut, maybe, I don't really know. And then she just put the same color behind there and then had a little tag that says hello there. So that is my inspiration. And then this is my take on her card. So I want to thank Debbie Frank for the swap. And so I hope that you like this card. If you want to take a quick screenshot of the pieces and bits that I used, I will try to list it in the description below with the video. But this is today's Make It Monday. So I hope that you will give this card design a try. So happy stamping!